Is this what it looks like when company comes over at your house? Is there a lot of yelling from you, ignoring from the dogs, and your company doing everything you ask them not to do?
Hi, I'm Paula from Shake-a-Paw Dog Training, and today's video is on door manners, or what to do with your dogs when company comes over. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is, what do you want your dogs to do? I know you're going to say, I don't want my dogs to jump or get excited or bark, but you can't train a dog what not to do. You can only train a dog what to do. So today we're going to talk about some different options for training, but I want you to really think about what it is you truly want. You've been to other people's houses. Have you gone somewhere and gone, oh wow, I want my dogs to do that? That's what I want you to think about. The other problem with door greetings is we have different rules for different company. When our closest friends who come over every weekend walk through into our door, they probably love our dogs, get them excited, don't mind if they jump, and actually encourage it. You can't then expect your dogs to be calm when the neighbor comes over to drop something off. So think about this and really think about what it is you want. There are many different solutions to door manners because everybody's expectations of their dogs are different. And you have to decide what's going to work for you, your family, and your dog. You want something ideally that the whole family will participate in. That way they're not undoing your good work. Today we're going to talk about 3 different solutions to the door manner problem. The first solution is either crating or putting them behind a baby gate. This gets the dogs out of the way and allows you to greet your company, and when the dog is calm, to allow the dog to come out, possibly on leash, and again greet the company calmly. If your dog has a hard time staying quiet behind a gate or in a crate, you can have something ready to go, such as a frozen Kong or a special rawhide, so when your company comes over, you give him that in the crate. I would also suggest you train your dog that the sound of a knock or the doorbell, depending on your house, means there's rewards in the crate. So I would have somebody go out, ding dong, I would throw cookies in the crate. Eventually, the sound of the doorbell predicts cookies in the crate, and your dog will start running into the crate when he hears the doorbell. I also have clients who put little signs on their door saying, training the dog, I'll be there in a minute. So that way the person outside doesn't just keep ringing the doorbell not knowing what's going on. The next solution takes a little more training. Teaching your dog to stay on a bed or on a bench or a stool, depending on the size of your dog.
Here's a little video of Speck showing you how to get on the bench when company comes over. This is very similar to our recent video where we showed you how to train them to lie quietly on a pillow while watching TV. To see this video and many others, go to www.dogtraining.ca.
At first, this requires some management. You may have to do a tie-out, a short leash. Usually I suggest clothesline so they can't chew it. To a baseboard works well if you're using a pillow on the floor. And that way, before the people come in, again, you walk over, you throw cookies on the bed, you tie them under the tie-out, then you can answer the door and your dog stays in position. This helps you train the behavior while you can't pay attention to the dog and watch. The last solution is teaching your dogs how to approach people and how to be approached by people and keep all 4 feet on the floor. This is a great behavior to have out in public and anywhere you go, so it is something you should really teach your dog. To train this behavior, you need to have planned company, meaning company that's going to do what you ask and come through the door when you tell them and the whole bit. So what you're going to do is you have your dog on leash, you have lots of great cookies. You have your company come through the door, and then you ask your dog to sit. Now, if your dog can't sit when company comes through the door, then you're going to back up and ask your dog to sit further away. And then what you're going to do is take a couple of steps, ask your dog to sit, take a couple of steps, ask your dog to sit, take a couple of steps, ask your dog to sit, all the way till they reach the company. Now your dog's practiced a bunch of sits approaching people, and he is not likely to launch himself into a jump. If at any time you see your dog collect, right before they jump, all dogs rock back on their hind, you just turn around and walk away to prevent them from jumping. Pretty soon they understand if I don't approach, keeping all 4 feet on the ground, you're not going to let me say hello.
Here's Spec showing you a demo of the walking in and sitting technique. So he's sitting, I drop a treat, I pick it up, I reward him, take a couple of steps, he sits, I reward him, take a couple of steps, he sits, I reward him, and then I finish it by telling him to go see.
So these are 3 solutions you can use to help with your door manners and company coming over problems. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Otherwise, happy training. For more information, please check out our website at www.dogtraining.ca.